Okay, we're keeping right along with our video here. We're talking about 5 new vocab words: alternate exterior, interior angles, corresponding, and then consecutive interior and exterior. So we also have a transversal, which is a line that intersects 2 or more lines. Okay, so that's going to be important here. Our transversal in our first example here is transversal P, and it cuts through lines M and N. Okay, so we're talking alternate exterior angles, and what that means is that we are going to cross the transversal and be outside the 2 lines. Okay, so they give us that angle 2 and angle 8 are alternate exterior angles. And so if we see, we have angle 1, which is outside the 2 lines, and angle 7, which is crossing the transversal. So I went across the transversal and I'm outside. So angle 1 and angle 7 match up. So that is our other one. Okay. For alternate interior, it's the same thing almost. We cross the transversal again. But this time we want to be inside the 2 lines. Okay, so they tell us that we have angle 3 and angle 5. And as we see, we have angle 4, which is inside the 2 lines, and angle 6, which is into the 2 lines, and I cross the transversal. So angle 4 and angle 6 are our other ones. Corresponding is a little tricky. I like to think of corresponding as if I'm looking at an intersection of a line in the transversal. It has 4 quadrants. And so I need to match the angle that's in the same quadrant below. So if angle 2 is in quadrant 1, I need to figure out who else is in quadrant 1, and that appears to be angle 6. So I have angle 2 and angle 6. Okay. In quadrant 2, we have angle 1 and angle 5. In quadrant 3, you see we have 4 and 8. Angle 4 and angle 8. And then lastly, in quadrant 4, we have angle 3 and angle 7. So when we're doing this, we need to ask ourselves the question, what quadrant matches? Okay? We need to know what quadrant matches so that we can match our angles accordingly. Okay? So also angle 3 and angle 7. Okay? Last up are our other 2 examples. Okay, we have consecutive same side exterior, consecutive same side interior. So consecutive means that same side. So in this case, we're going to stay on the same side, but be outside the the 2 lines. Okay, so they gave us 1 and 8. Notice we're on the same side but outside the 2 lines, which means our pair is going to be 2 and 7. So angle 2 and angle 7. Okay, which means for consecutive same side interior, we're on the same side, but we have to be inside the 2 lines. So they tell us that 4 and 5 are both inside. And then we have angle 3 and angle 6. Like so. Okay? And that concludes this video.